Hello everyone and happy Thanksgiving. We are supposed to have our first freeze this weekend and I'm out here in the garden to try to harvest as much as I can before the frost kills most of everything. I do have a few things here that will survive the frost, but what I'm concerned about the most are the tomatoes and my flowers and the peppers. So those are the ones that I'm going to harvest first. I'm going to start by taking those tomatoes over here, then I'm going to move on to these guys that I have already removed the leaves to see if they would ripen a little faster, and some of them started doing, so that's a good thing. These tomatoes here are still pretty green, but I'm gonna take them all because, oops, oh, that's a big one, because it's just gonna get killed by the frost. Most of them are small, but I still have some big ones here. It's hard to do it with the camera. If I was using two hands, I wouldn't be losing so many. Let's move on to this guy. Last year, our frost came late too. I think I harvested these tomatoes maybe about the same time than my last green tomatoes. Or maybe it was 1 week before Thanksgiving. I don't really remember now. But I do remember that they lasted into November. Some of them have some blossom and rot, so I'm not gonna take this. I'll put this in the compost later. So this is all of the tomatoes, more than I thought. So I probably will have to put them all in this basket here. The bigger one, I was gonna use this for herbs, but I don't want them to be all smushed in there. So I'll just transfer them to this big guy. And I think I'm also going to harvest those zinnias behind me here today. They will not survive the frost. They'll just burn and turn brown. So might as well put them inside. As I said, last year about this time we got a lot of green tomatoes too, and I made a lot of green tomato salsa. I had a bigger vegetable garden last year, so I had a lot more tomatoes in this, probably maybe triple the amount. It was a lot. But I was able to make a lot of salsa and that was really good. We enjoyed eating that through the winter. I'll probably leave some of this to ripen. I'll think about it. And then maybe make salsa with the other ones too. Obviously, salsa verde or green salsa tastes a lot better with tomatillos, but because I do have the green tomatoes, it was a good way to use them up. I did ferment and pickle some too. They were okay, I mean they're good, but I still think that the best recipe that I did was the canning one, because I could turn that into a lot of things. Some of these tomatoes have holes on them. Let me show you. You see this? Probably from some bug or worm or something, so I'm not going to keep those. Those are going to the compost. It's a lot easier to see them in this basket over here. Not bad. It's a lot of tomatoes for the last harvest of the season. And those guys are both volunteers. They didn't plant them. They just volunteered in my garden and just kept producing lots of tomatoes. Now I want to move on to the peppers. Those are the shishitos that I harvested last time. There's a lot more in it again. One got red. I wanted to overwinter this plant. If I have time to do it later today, I'll probably come out here and try to cut them out, change the soil, put them inside. But for now, I'm just going to harvest all of them. These peppers are volunteers too, even though I did not plant lots of veggies. I guess they wanted to come back for me. It was nice to have it come back on its own and produce lots of peppers also. It doesn't seem like it crossed with anything. It still tastes the same and it's not spicy at all. It's still quite mild, so that was good. Our carrots are doing quite well here too, but they are cold hardy and they will survive the frost. So they will stay here a while longer. Those are also volunteers. They fell from a carrot plant that I had here from last year. She went to flower, and while we were gone for a month in Brazil, the seeds dried and fell back in the pot. And now I have all of this carrots in here. They look very healthy. I'm very proud of them. So hopefully I'll be able to harvest some carrots from this too. The daikon is looking nice too, bigger than last time when I showed you guys. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but they will also survive the frost and probably get sweeter with the cold, so I'm leaving them all here. The broccoli I should harvest. There's another one here. It also gets sweeter with the cold. Broccoli is also frost hardy, but look at this. It is full of aphids, so oh, that's not a good thing. Last year I had so many aphids overwintering in my garden. So probably after I harvest these ones that are clean, that don't have aphids on them, I will just take out this plant so I can try to eliminate this pest problem. This basil here in the green stalk is gonna die. I think I'm not gonna even harvest today. It's kind of past its prime. It's been burnt a bit with the colder nights, so I'm just gonna leave that in there. This lemon verbena would die too, so I am harvesting this because I love the smell of it. It's the same that I had it dried on that bread video, so we're gonna harvest all that again. I'm gonna also let it dry and use it for tea. I wish I could make some skincare or hair care from it. I don't really know how to do that stuff, but it would be nice to, like, I don't know, get some essential oils and have lots of good smelling things. Maybe I'll get into there in the future. Oh, you know what? I have more tomatoes. I forgot about this plant over here in this corner. We're gonna harvest those as well. Those here are Cherokee purples. I do. What is this? Is it a hole? Oh, this one has someone nibbled into it. Those are Cherokee purples. I do wish they had matured because those are my favorite. One of my favorite tomatoes. They taste so good when they're ripe, but it's okay. Maybe this here will ripe. This one's turning a little yellow, so maybe I could wait for this one to try to ripen inside. Alright, that was a nice harvest. This calendula will also survive, but I am going to harvest some of them to dry. They've been in this green stalk since the spring. They're doing very well. So I'm letting lots of them go to seed so I can harvest some seeds for next year. They are cold tolerant too, so I think they might survive the frosts. I'm going to let these seed pods mature a little more before I harvest. For now, I'm just going to get some of these beautiful ones here. Calendulas are also edible. You can put them in salads, and they have lots of good benefits for the skin, so you can make salves and stuff like that. I like how they look it on the back too. Look how nice it is. It's cute it is. The back side is very nice. Look at that one. So pretty. So here in this raised bed, the straw flowers will survive the frost, but it's time for me to harvest them too. Actually, let me show you guys a sneak peek of this. I can tell you more later what happened, but I was able to get some free wood chips and some soil here in this corner. More about that coming. Not gonna talk about that right now, but I will harvest some of this beautiful calendula here too. I am letting some of them also go to seed to plant them again next year, but since I have those two beautiful ones open, I'm going to take them inside with me. Wow, look how pretty they look. And I forgot about the most exciting thing I actually want to harvest today, which is, I'm gonna show you, this turmeric / ginger. We'll finally find out what it is today. I labeled it as ginger, but I think because of the shape of the leaf might be a turmeric. You know, I could have just put some turmeric in the soil, forgot about it, and thought it was ginger when I saw the sprouts. So we'll figure out today. We'll find that out today. This plant really needs to be harvested. You see how yellow it is? Even without the frost, it's really not liking the colder nights. So it's time for us to pull it up. But let's get those zinnias first. All of these zinnias have been open here for a while, so I did not even do the shake test. I know they're ready to harvest. This one is too old. I'm going to leave it on the plant. I also have the daddy seed heads that I wanted to harvest. Or seed pods, I'm not sure. So I tagged this one, so I'm taking, I know this one was from our Cornell bronze, and I let it go to seed. So usually you're supposed to wait until it gets brown, but since we're gonna get the frost tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave this in water for a couple more weeks, and hopefully these seeds are going to be able to mature. Let me also just harvest these straw flowers real quick. I usually harvest those to dry, but I'll leave this fresh on my kitchen table, and then after we enjoy their beauty for a week or two, because they have incredible vase life, I will dry them, try to dry them out for the winter. I still have some more zinnias in here, but they're looking a little bit spent, so maybe I'll just let them be. Out here, I now want to just move to that ginger turmeric mystery. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Alright, let's pull the first one. Oops! You guys are all gonna come out. Oh, it is turmeric! Wow, look at that! That's so cool. I can't believe I forgot it. I put a turmeric in. Amazing. Got some fresh homegrown turmeric. Right. Gotta loosen up around it. And then pull the rest. It's so wet. We had a lot of rain in the past couple days. Oh wow. That's so cool. Going to wash those better in my kitchen. Cool, let me get the rest of it. This is our turmeric harvest. Honestly, knowing myself, I probably just had a little piece of turmeric in the kitchen, saw that it was sprouting and just buried in a bit of potting soil, put it by windowsill. So then I thought it was ginger because it's usually what I do with ginger. But here it is. We've got some beautiful turmeric. Lots of it. Amazing. I'm going to do a lot of cooking with it. Hopefully I could even dehydrate some. Okay, so this is our harvest so far. How exciting is this? I'm not even done. We gotta go harvest some herbs. I have these nasturtiums in here that will die also with the frost. They are not frost tolerant, and I love using nasturtiums to garnish salads and some dishes. I can even use them for work and make some fancy, plates, especially now in the holiday season. So I'm gonna harvest this whole plant here, and I'm gonna wash it and put it in a damp paper towel inside of a little glass container. Hopefully it will last me a couple weeks. I love the smell of nasturtiums. I think it smells like capers. It's nice and peppery. Goes really well in tacos too, and salads if you want to add a little bit of a kick to it. I'm gonna clean and take out the older leaves inside after I finish this, but look, so nice. I have a lot more in the green stock. So this green stock here also has mostly herbs. I cannot remember if I already talked about this with you guys or not, but check this out. You see this right over here? This is a praying mantis chrysalis. I don't know how to say it. And hopefully next year we have lots of baby praying mantises in our garden because they are very good beneficial insect and they eat the spotted lanternfly. So I am very excited for this, and I'm not going to harvest the chives anymore. I'm going to leave them right there, nice and protected, hoping that they'll probably, be able to hatch and live with us in the garden next year. But I'm going to harvest this cilantro. Oh, there's a little bug in there that I don't know what it is, but harvest the cilantro. This pepper here, I also wanted to overwinter. This is a Malagueta pepper. It's from Brazil. I also volunteered in here. It's the same as this guy here. I think I did talk about this already on my past garden update, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I will harvest those peppers too. Hopefully I have time to overwinter these guys later or before the frost comes so they don't die. But now I just have to keep focusing on the harvest. I have some parsley in there. The green onions are looking good. Here there's some greens I could harvest for salad, but those are also going to taste good after the frost, so they will survive and become sweeter. Start with the nasturtium below here. These are also volunteers. I love volunteers. Most of the stuff I'm harvesting right now, all were volunteers in the garden. So nice. After you're gardening for a while, you have stuff just popping back up. But those are great because they're bigger leaves, and I could use them to do some wraps or something like that. So put those in the basket. And I'm tempted to harvest this because I want to eat this, but I'm going to leave this in here. Take the lemon balm. This smells really good too. So lemon balm has really good calming properties, and my grandma used to grow this in Brazil actually, and every time I smell it I think of her house, so it's pretty special to me too. So I always like it to try, and it's great to have it for the winter for tea. So I'm gonna get some more. It's a perennial, so I'll come back next year. I think that will be it. I have too many things to do with when I get inside already. So just this nasturtium. The parsley is also frost tolerant and it will survive. This little choice here too. So only the pepper here that will not. And I'm not gonna harvest cilantro right now. Now that I'm thinking, I should probably leave them here until I'm ready to make the salsa, so I can use some of this garden cilantro to make the green tomato salsa also. Maybe I should just leave them there, or I'm not sure if they're gonna turn yellow actually, that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna harvest. It'll keep in my fridge for 1 to 2 weeks when they're fresh like this from the garden, if I wash them and wrap them in a damp towel. They keep very well, so let's just do it. Let's get this cilantro out of here too. It just smells so good. I love this. Love harvesting herbs. Love, love, love it. Want to grow a lot more of them next year. I always think it's very nice to see the whole harvest together. I don't know, it always kind of makes me feel good to see everything, you know, at once. But maybe I should put this over here. It's not too bad for a end of season harvest. I think I'm pretty happy. I'm happier than I thought, actually. More excited because this turmeric, it's so cool. So excited about it. Can't wait to use it now into the winter. Turmeric is so good for you. It has so many good properties. So very happy about all of this. I'm back inside now and I want to show you guys a couple more things. I have actually harvested more dahlia pods like this here a couple days ago, and those I have already also labeled, and I really hope that they will actually mature because I don't have a lot of dahlia seeds. So we'll see if we get any seeds from this, and it'll be cool to plant some more dahlias from seed next year. I'm also planning to harvest the tubers. I've just been kind of procrastinating. I wanted to do it sooner actually because I wanted to make sure I could wash them when it was still warm outside, but it's just been so busy I didn't have a chance, and I don't think I can do it today. So I'll probably have to do that after the frost. Another thing I want to show you guys is there's the basil seed pods. Remember that big basil plant that was in the green stalk? I said I was going to harvest the seeds, so I harvested most of the ones that were brown. I didn't need the whole thing. So this is all that I got, and I'm letting it dry a little bit farther here inside, and then I'm going to process them for seeds. Oops, will be okay. I think I'm gonna get lots of seeds, so hopefully I'll be able to share some with some local gardeners too. Oh, I got a really cool gift in the mail yesterday. I want to show you guys. Greenstalk sent us this very nice box, this holiday gift, with this beautiful handwritten card. Sorry, wishing us Merry Christmas. And also, it has this beautiful little things in here. It has a nice sweater that I really like it, and some chocolate. So I'm so happy that they sent that out to us again this year. So since I've been working as an affiliate with them, they always send a holiday box, which I think is very nice and kind. You know, it's something that really just a small business will do for you. So I'm super grateful that I can be an affiliate with them and support their business as well that way. And I obviously love their product. But check out this sweater. Oh, can't wait to wear it. So beautiful. I love it. I haven't tried it on yet, but it looks really cool. Right? It looks very nice. They sent me a medium, which is really cool. I'm so excited to start using it. It's perfect for the season. Speaking of Greenstalk, they're having another sale this holiday, and you guys should check it out if you still want to get one or want to get accessories or anything. There's tons of stuff on sale on the website. You can still use my code Mars Garden for $10 off orders of 75 plus. So I was planning to film a video about it on Monday when the sale went live, but it was just so busy I couldn't do it. But I'm here to let you know today because the sale is running until the 27th. So if you still want to get anything this holiday, and if you want to get one as a gift, they make a great gift for gardeners, now is the time. So hopefully you can buy what you need at a good price and use my discount as well. So I'm going to end this video here. Happy Thanksgiving. If you haven't seen my last video where I cooked a whole Thanksgiving meal here on my small New York City apartment, it's going to be linked over here so you can watch that next. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.